Hello, friends. Today's daily devotional is avoiding intimacy and gossip. So, yesterday, in my meditation, I became really aware of sometimes I will meditate at the end of the day and kind of look over my entire day and just observe my energies, observe myself throughout the day. And a lot of times we just kind of get into the flow of our life, or we get into the comings and goings of our life that we don't always stay aware of exactly what our energy is doing, what we're creating, and what we're putting out into the universe. And so what I realized is that at a time yesterday, and actually over the last few days, I've been sharing my frustrations about some people in my life with other people in my life, and in a sense, gossiping, right? And there was still an intention in sharing of seeing myself and looking at what was frustrating me and how I could take these uncomfortable experiences as a growth opportunity and a reflection to see myself. But there was still this negativity that was being shared, or this idea of negativity about another person. And when I saw that last night, my heart just felt really heavy, and I felt sad that had actually spoken negatively about people that I love in my life. And even regardless of the circumstances that can be addressed and need to be addressed that are causing me to be frustrated, it's ultimately my responsibility for my own experience if someone else does something that through my values and through my belief system is out of alignment, that then causes me frustration, that instead of speaking negatively about them, I can empower myself by creating more intimacy between us, creating first more intimacy in myself, right? That I can move towards my frustration, move towards my uncomfortable feelings, and then in the freedom of that and in the clarity of that, I can then speak with that person that is in the confrontation or in the frustrating or in the uncomfortable circumstance with me in a way that's loving and honoring and isn't speaking negatively about them, especially to other people. And so this also got me thinking about how we avoid intimacy. I notice a lot of people don't want to make eye contact for very long, or if you're talking, or if you're just in this possibility of connecting with another person, that they can't hold that eye contact, and that they feel actually confronted. And I know I felt that way in the past. And that intimacy can be very confronting. Intimacy is this union and this connection and this love inside of us. And so in order for us to really feel that and experience that, we have to move through all of our pain. We have to move through all that discomfort and frustration or overwhelm or whatever it is. And I do this very much in the Life Lyft work that I do, that in order to experience and sustain living freedom, we have to move through that core wound pain energy that we've been holding and perpetuating in our lives. And then once we've done that, we can simply just lean into the freedom, lean into the peace. So I'm so happy that this morning I made a declaration in myself to be more intimate with my own being, to feel and take full responsibility for any kind of level of pain that I may experience, and to honor others by offering intimacy to them and by not speaking negatively about them to other people. And that felt really good to me. And so I'd invite you today to reflect on, do you speak negatively of other people? Is it a way for you to avoid intimacy with yourself and with them? And how can you perhaps change that or shift that in your reality today? How can you let yourself look someone in the eye a little bit longer, or invite someone to look you in the eye a little bit longer and see what comes up and see what's there? And if there's someone in your life that you've been talking about, that you've been sharing negativity or frustration with, how can you get clear on what you're responsible for, and then go and actually have a really honoring and respectful and clearing conversation with that person today? Much love.